right, guys, we're gonna do a reading for August 3rd through the 9th, okay? So I've got this really big deck here. My hands are very small. It's going to be a little bit of a struggle for me because, dudes, the struggle is real for small chicks, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and do a 3-card shuffle. Not a 3-card shuffle, a 3-card pick a card. It's for August 3rd through the 9th. How are you guys doing? Hopefully better than me. Okay, this is the last shuffle we're gonna do. I struggled with it off camera. You see? Card makers, I know I love beautiful big cards, but it's really hard to shuffle them. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and cut. And here we've got 3, so we're just gonna do another one because, you know what, I don't trust those 3. I'm gonna go ahead and put them on the bottom. I couldn't pick them up, that's why I was gonna leave them there, but we're gonna go ahead and do it because I don't want you guys thinking that I've got it set up. Okay, there we go. Are you ready? Pick a card, any card. Let me get that one out of the glare. Okay, we're gonna start with this one first and then we'll read through. So everybody gets this card. Pick a card. The 9 of Pentacles, okay? The 9 of Pentacles. Here we've got this lady who is, it looks like she's either hanging them up or she's taking them down. I'm gonna say she's hanging them up. She's got a cauldron here and she's got like this mandala that she's got in here. So it's kind of like she's making these, right? And then she's hanging them up along with a bunch of different herbs. I'm just seeing that right now. Okay, so she's got herbs all back here. She's got herbs right here. So maybe she's creating these mandalas with herbs. Maybe they're like a clay kind of a thing. The point of this card here is that you've been working on something. You've been growing it, then you created it, and then you made it, and now it's time for you to reap what you've sowed, right? It's time for you to hang them up and let people see them and sell them and make some profit off of them and have your name known and have your creativity known. It's time for you to stop playing small and time for you to start stepping out, okay? It's time for you to reap everything that you've been working on. All right, so card 1, card 2, card 3. Are you ready? Let's go for it. Let's jump in feet first. The 8 of Pentacles. Okay, so here we had, you're ready to sell it, right? Here she's making it still. She's still creating it. We see her in maybe like her artist chair, and here's all of these different things. Here's her books that gave her the knowledge of how to do it. She burns the candle on both ends. She's got a candle here too. So daytime, nighttime, dusk, dawn, she's constantly working. We see maybe a potion, or maybe it is dye or something that she's creating, okay? So if this is her, and here she is making the name for herself, this is what she's doing right beforehand. Okay, so I am getting from the cards, you keep feeling like you need to make more. You keep feeling like you have to do more. You keep feeling like you're not quite there yet. You're still not the expert. You're still not very well known. You're still not ready. You still have to make more. You still have to learn more, right? That's not the case. It's time for you to start shining. It's time for you to start being. It's time for you to start having people know you, right? Because you can always learn more. You can always be more. You can always make more, but it's just gonna start piling up right there. Okay, next card. The Page of Cups. Okay, so let's take a look at this card for just a second. We've got this dude, right? And here we see he's cut off about mid shin, but here's the rest of his shin, and one, he's super tall. We've got when pigs fly, here's the pig flying. We've got a little pot here. We've got love. So he's constantly going, okay, well, I can do this when pigs fly. I can do this when I have this other aspect. I can do this when I've got that. I can do this when I have this. He is not very well grounded in what he wants. And we're seeing this really massively right here in his feet being in the air. Normally we see your head in the air. You've got all of these ideas. He's sitting on his caboose, not moving, not doing anything, because I still need this. I still need that. I still need this. Well, this can happen when that happens. Do you see this? Do you see how this is fitting with her? Let's take a look at this for just another few seconds. From his heart center, we've got all of these little like squiggly doodles coming out, right? He's got all of these ideas. He loves all of these ideas. He wants to do all of these things. Here in the ocean, emotions, we're seeing two hands creating a heart, and I'm not really sure what this thing is yet. Can you see that? Creation, combining. Maybe he's looking for love. Maybe he's looking for a business partner. Maybe he feels like he can't do this thing on his own. He has to have somebody else do it with him. He needs to network more. He needs to have more affiliates. He needs to have more friends. He needs more word of mouth. He needs more whatever. He might need he might need a partner, like a significant other, husband, wife, that sort of a thing, partner, right? The problem is he's never going to do anything because there's always something else that he needs before he gets to what he needs. So here he needs a partner, but he's not going to move to get the partner because he's not moving. He's not stable enough to move, right? There's no way he can walk on air. When pigs fly, he can have this. When pigs fly, he can have that. So if that's what you're doing right now, you really need to sit down on your caboose for a few minutes, start to doodle for a little while, get yourself into a place where you can actually think and you can understand and you can be at one without really judging yourself, and start going, okay, what is it that I need and what do I need to get to what I need? Because you're going to see that a lot of it is just pure nonsense. You're procrastinating, okay? And I'm going to call this card from now on procrastination. You're just procrastinating and you're not getting anywhere. Why? What are you afraid of? Okay? Our next card, the Five of Cups. Okay. So, she's really having a dark moment of the soul. It's like the dark night. She's really having a hard time, right? All of her cups are kind of spilling. She doesn't really know what to do. She's really quite sad. It's all kind of like going into a bottomless pit. Can you see that? Okay, so for just 1 second. Constantly making, procrastination, constantly need this to get to that, to get to that, to get to that. Here, everything is just, there's nothing anymore, right? So, this card, you need to sit some time out. Schedule some time for yourself. But before you freak out, Maria, I don't have time for self-care and I don't believe in self-love, or do you know how busy I am? I don't care. Do it. Okay? You're going to get your journal. You're going to get a notebook. You're going to get a damn scrap of paper, a napkin. I don't care either. And something to write with. And you're going to write out 5 things. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because of the 5 of Cups. That you really want. Okay? It could be a partner. It could be a business. It could be a job. Whatever you want. Maybe you want a child. Whatever, right? You want a new puppy. Whatever it is that you want, you're going to write these 5 things out. And then on the side of the 5 things, you're going to write why you can't have them. What do you need to get to before you can get this? So maybe you're going to say something like, I need to lose 20 pounds before I can even start trying to date. Why? Or you're going to say something like, I need to move to a house before I can get a puppy because my apartment doesn't let me have puppies. Why? Maybe you're going to say, well, I need more partners. I need more people to give me word of mouth before I can step out and make my own business. Why? Okay, you're going to write down why on all of them. Then I want you to go why again to the first why. And you're going to do this 7 times out. Well, let's go 5, okay, because the card 5. 5 times out. Why? So, for example, the one that I think you might have the hardest time with is, I want a pet, but my apartment won't let me have a pet. Why? Because they won't let me have a pet. Well, go check. Do they let you have a pet? Most places will let you have particular animals as pets. You have to do a security deposit. Well, I don't have the deposit. Why? Because I spend all my time or all my money or everything on this. Why? Okay? Because what's happening here, what I'm seeing in this whole reading here is you want something and you want it so very, very bad, but you're afraid of it. I know, I went there. You're afraid of it, so you procrastinate against it. You procrastinate and you create all of this bullshit about why you can't have it. You have this huge line of all of these steps that you have to do to be able to get what you want, but most of them are not even really seriously anything that anybody else would look at and go, oh yes, that's true. You've created these things because you're afraid of this. You're afraid of having what you want. You're afraid of being able to have what you want, okay? And wow, I'm really in the shadow work still. You're afraid. Why are you afraid? Why are you afraid? August seems to be the month of being afraid, okay? So let's look at why you're afraid. Let's write down the list of everything and why. So that way you don't have to keep going, well, I need to do this before I can get to this, before I can get to this. You don't have to keep going, well, I need to make more before I can make more, before I can make more. I need to make more before I can do this. I need to have all of this stuff gone, because honestly, you need to have all of that stuff gone, or you're never going to get to this. And this is what your heart wants, okay? So we've got a lot of like life purpose and your soul's purpose and what you're here for. All of this stuff is telling you what you're here for. You're refusing to do it. Ouch. And right now I'm reading, right? And part of my brain is gone, okay, Maria, you see, you do this and you do this and you do this. So why are you not doing this? So I'm right here with you guys. I'm not being a bitch. I'm really not. I'm sorry if it sounds like that. I just want you guys to be able to step into what you really truly want. And if it means I'm going to call you out, and if it means I'm going to point out shit, then that's what's going to happen, because that's what my cards do. That's what the spirits do. Okay. So I would say if you liked the video, please like, share, comment, but I know you guys aren't going to do it. You're mad at me. So I will see you next week. Have fun this week. I promise it'll work out for you. Okay. Bye.